Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome to Chants of Sennaar. This is, I think, sort of an adventure game about translating a language, which sounds sort of strange, but a part of the reason I can't really tell you what's going on here is that I don't know myself. I didn't look up a ton about it. This was recommended to me by someone whose taste in games I trust a lot, a good friend of mine, and so I thought, you know what? It's good enough for me. Let's just do it. Let's go. And I kind of dig the aesthetic. It's definitely got kind of like a sable, like cell shaded desert kind of vibe. You'll see. Yeah, we'll just start where we start. I think flat shaded instead of cell shaded is the term I meant. Although also I don't know anything about art technologies, so maybe it's neither of them. Okay. We just click on the background to move. Am I allowed to like WASD if I nope, okay. Fair enough. Seems like the character runs automatically if you just kinda like click far away. I will say I kind of would like to have the ability to manually control the movement. Is this enough for me to dig out a controller? Maybe, honestly, maybe. Yeah, I dig the vibe already. I'm gonna assume we can't cross the water. Am I allowed to go through ankle high water? I am not. Okay, fair enough. Click on an item to interact with it. See or gear or speak. Okay, the journal will record all the glyphs you discover. To open it, just click on the journal button. You can also open it by clicking directly on a text. So let's do that. When you think you have guessed the meaning of a glyph, you can click on it to note your hypothesis. Okay. So, presuming that the switch is to open and close the gate, you know, you reckon that glyph is gate. Or door, maybe? It's a door. So yeah, the up state is open. I wasn't sure whether that switch was going to move up or down as part of the reason, because there's room for it to move more down. All right, so the up state is an open. This is probably open. That's my feeling. And that'll be close. And this is like door or gate. Okay, notice it has a question mark. I appreciate that. And I presume this will let me like just tab through different instances of text we've seen in the world. Obviously, since we've only seen two, it's a little unnecessary. I should probably actually open the door though. Needed, use the middle button to reveal all the interactive items in the surroundings. A pulsing white dot indicates items where something is still to be seen or done. Okay, I hold it. It's not a pulse like in stasis. All right, well, let's see. Open, open, door, open, door, open. If the thing you figured out already is correct, this is what this says. Interesting. That's... Huh. So it makes you think that second symbol is like down, maybe? So open, open. Oh my god, my memory is so something. Okay, no, you can't just view any text you've ever seen that way. I've already forgotten. It was... Okay, yeah. Open, open, thing, open, thing, open. So Indeed. Hold on a second. Did I just put them in wrong because I wasn't looking at the sign correctly? The thing that's reproduced in both cases is, yeah, this is the door. Sorry. They're not written in the thing in the way that's intuitive to me, and I stopped looking. Okay. Open, close, door. That's the door symbol. Because this is if you're putting the symbols into the thing in the order that you see them, this is the second symbol you saw. Conceptually, though, as this is something symbol 3, something symbol 3, I would have written them in my journal as, well, I mean, you know, I'm calling it symbol 3, right? Anyway, fix that. Thank you, game, for giving me anything to check myself against. Feeling pretty good about those glyphs, at the very least. Okay, drag each glyph into a slot that you think matches it. If all the glyphs on a double page are correct, they will be definitively validated. Okay, well, this is pretty straightforward. This is an open state. That's the door. Very nearly did it again. Okay. The more glyphs you translate, the better you will understand your interlocutors. If you haven't figured out the meaning of a glyph yet or don't have enough slots in your journal, just keep looking around. Don't have enough slots in your journal. Interesting. It's interesting that that would be a problem you can solve as well. Okay, they do say door instead of gate. That's what I was curious about. Yeah, I'm super into this. That was a good recommendation. And I have been hearing a little bit of buzz about this game. Otherwise, I hadn't when my friend recommended it to me. But since then, I have heard some people say that it is a cool thing that sort of snuck out in some ways. Oh, yeah, you don't say. What on earth? This is potentially some kind of salutation? The other stuff I have no idea.
Oh.
Well, except that one is something open door. Switch open door? Either that or it was a word that makes the thing an imperative, like you, open the door. Okay, so I can re-affect the water level. Something, open door. Way to go on opening the door. I open door. Perhaps. Could be.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a salutation. I think like this is I, or sorry, this is you. This is like the imperative maker. This is new. Did I already forget what order the things were said to us in? I gotta make notes right away. This was in the, yeah, I have no idea what this is. All right. And make sure to make notes right away rather than waiting for an interaction to finish. Because, like, what I want is extra context, right? But okay, yeah, this is kind of what I thought. So this is you. This is like hi, and one of these is I think it's that one. Yeah. Me, you, greetings. Yeah, okay. Okay, so once the sort of like the scene has played out, I am allowed to see the things in their original context again. That's actually very helpful. Because some people have a problem with their brains where they can't remember things, and that's me. I am one of those. You follow, perhaps? Could be a follow. All right, so you something me. And then you open the door. You something me. That could be a lot of stuff. Right? It could be them like announcing the intention, hey, you should come to me, and here's how we'll do that. Or it could be a longer form of a salutation, right? Like you honor me or what by coming to visit or whatever. I don't feel like I have anything on that or on this other one either. It could be a command to follow, you follow. Yeah, all right.
Oh.
Me that symbol, the one that looks like the word Joe. Now you close the door. Now you follow or cross. It's like it's to do with movement. This has something to do. I'm going to type move here, but it could be something much more specific than that. Move is a very vague category. Yep. You help me? Maybe? Or you reach me? You get to me? Because, yeah, this is what I was thinking, is it's going to end up being the case that I have to operate all the switches and have to do all the walking here. So, yeah, it would seem like that word is like approach or something in the neighborhood of approach. This game is going to be great for allowing me to make some of those non-intuitive leaps that people are always so very cool and not rude about. Where just I get like a weird idea in my head. Okay, so now we gotta let that water out and then reclose the gate, I assume. Well, okay, we won't need to reclose the gate because the water's out. In theory, I suppose leaving this in the upstate is dangerous in the long term because, like, what if somebody flips this, they'll be stuck. But listen, it's a couple feet of standing water. As worst comes, we could probably figure this situation out. Okay, now I gotta run all the way back to let the water out here. This is a little tedious. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's not just me approaching. It could be help. I'm gonna append here. Approach / help? It means something. It's a good translating tactic. Just write down, I don't know, it means something in your translation book. Goodbye. Okay, so that's a single that's a character that is both hello and goodbye. It's like an aloha kind of thing. Am I to follow? It's interesting that they regarded it as a goodbye, like it was translated for us already. Okay, interesting. I don't know that I would have interpreted that as two different characters, honestly. I guess with the guide that like these are two different characters, but if I see this the way it is, just kind of like in the wild, I'm definitely going to read that as like, one thing. One chunk of meaning. Okay, well, I mean, I should probably take some kind of guess though, right? We should write down something. So like, oh well, part of the problem is there's definitely more character here, right? Like there's more inscription that's missing. Maybe it's not worth trying to guess considering how little information we have. Okay, so this could be like the sun, maybe? Right, but once again, the thing is it's not one character. But it's something that when paired occurs alongside the images of the sun. This thing is on both of them as well. No, it's not. Yeah, okay. Don't know what to make of this yet. And there are pieces missing from multiple plaques in the area. But it interprets that as one character. Interesting. Yeah, you can't even really get that from the kerning. Huh. Okay. And then we built one hell of a tower, and we put our thing in it. So this is like some kind of object or artifact or something, right? This is a thing they cared about enough to build it a temple, it looks like. It's two of that character again. Where a character represents a whole word, what is a word that you're going to be seeing twice? It's like common enough that when it occurs once, it occurs twice. It could be the name of something, you know. Sometimes a person is named Boutros Boutros. Don't know. Not guessing. Not yet. Okay. So this is our third symbol that has this glyph in it with modifiers. This could be something that means like people, and the modified versions of it are they're telling us something about the person. Maybe. I should write like person. That might make sense for why it appears multiple times, because maybe the way this language expresses multiplicity is if you're talking about people, you write person twice. Could be. It would sort of fit. These people, the armed people, the angry people, the guard people closed the door. So it kind of seems like these refer to different kinds of people. And that thing refers to the shape that it is. Okay. Warrior, devotee, person. Yeah, man/human. Okay, well, I think I'm like at least keeping up conceptually with with where it wants us to be. Oh, hey. What's up, friend? You something. Okay, so that's you, right? It's person with thing. You moved door. The warriors locked the door. Okay, that door. What about you? Are we doing a reading or? Oh gosh. Is this a game? Okay, you picked a fancier kind of card than I did. Okay, that's a pretty fancy one. Ah, warrior beats human. You know this. You know this to be true in your heart. How about devotee? Ah, you picked God. Well, hard to beat God. Unless you're playing a JRPG. Aha! You fool. I think I understand the basics of that completely random game. It seems terrible. Why would you do that? Okay, I know we're supposed to be doing something right now, but you will forgive me my desire to wander. Well, this is a curious little thing. What did that actually do? Like it wants me to type something here. It seems like, but I can't actually interact. I would need different words than the ones that I have so far. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. So, does this character always occur in this situation? Where it's two of this and then this thing that looks like I'm gonna assume like a dead person or a sleeping person. It's definitely the person glyph. Horizontal and with a thing. I'm gonna just write down this guess. Dead / sleeping person. All right, I guess let's go where they want us to go. Wait, no, there's a different place I can go that isn't the plot. We'll get there. Okay, none of this stuff is actually interactable. Cat. Turns out all cats everywhere speak the same language. Hey. Okay, nope, just shut the door in my face. I don't think I was allowed to interact at any point during that time. You come with me, maybe? There was like a gesture, right, that makes me feel like maybe this is follow? Where did you go? Is it down here? It doesn't seem to be down here. Probably they're trying to get us back on track here. Nope. Hey there, child, question mark? You found me. Found? Maybe? Which could mean that this instead of follow could be something like seek or find. Okay. Sure, I got time. I'm not doing anything important. Oh, hey, who are you? Okay. Another round? Okay. All right, I will absolutely be like right with you. I just want to check one thing real quick. Yeah, sure enough. It's those two sort of like tipped drinking like ladle type things, and then that symbol that looks like a dead person. Yeah, that's Alright. If I know anything about video games, if my years of experience with the forum have taught me anything, upon finding this hidden child for the third time, we will receive some kind of critically important reward. Child is not on this map. Perhaps bomb chews? Bomb chews would be very helpful. I can hear this child. Are you down here? You are down here. The light arrows. Give me light arrows. Whoa, okay, hold on. Me something. Ooh. Gosh. Those are new glyphs. I can't even begin. So we had seen that one a little bit ago. That's new. And then I move or I go to maybe? Bye? Could be like going home? It's got two of this in it, whatever it is. We can record pretty loose guesses, right? I think that's fine. It's clear enough when you see the text in usage what is a guess and what is Am I allowed to do that? So this is find. This is this is go. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think so. And so the word for hide is... Hold on. Well, we're coming back. I want to replay this one up here. Okay, it's going to want that one. Okay, seek/want, find, and the other thing we unlocked here was go/pass. Okay. Oh. I didn't even notice that huge glyph there. Well, let's just stick our heads in here and see what that is, maybe. Perhaps it is not home, but it's certainly... Oh. Oh, child. Okay, devotee, you, something, something, me. You and me go pass a symbol that... You know, if we didn't already have a symbol that meant person, that's what I would assume this means. Okay, I can't make any sense of this. So the devotee over there... The devotee would try to stop us from getting through, maybe? But I don't know, like... I don't know how to map that idea to these characters. Just yet, I feel like. Oh, maybe there's a distract. Okay. Can I have the kids? No, I can't have the kids dialogue again. So something. You, me, go / pass. Grammar. I need the grammar again. I need to see the grammar again. I'm sure we'll be able to in a minute. Some areas must be crossed without being noticed. I did not realize this game was going to have stealth elements. Hover over a hiding place until a silhouette appears, then click to go there. Okay, show me the order of the characters again. Devotee something. You, me, go pass. So it could be, we could understand this as them explaining to us that the devotee would stop us from crossing. And so we will distract them. For you and me to pass, we need a distraction. Maybe. My biggest hesitation really is that the stuff that we've seen so far mostly maps pretty cleanly to an English grammar, even in terms of like the number of words to express an idea. Like you can basically directly turn into sentences. You, me, go distract doesn't work as a sentence. And so that's what makes me a little nervous about this being distract. But functionally, it seems right? So this and that, devotee would stop. One of these is like an indicator of intent, and the other one is... So this is would / like wants to, and this is stop, or maybe like apprehend. Maybe. If not, we'll fix it later. Okay, can I now that I've triggered the ghost of the little boy's movement, is there a way to skip out of it? It doesn't actually seem like it, which is a problem because some of these movement sequences are quite long. Oh, he partially saw that. Okay, so grab a small stone. Okay. And there's another pile of stuff for going back in case you need to go back. I am fully off the rails of the thing that we were supposed to be doing.
Hi.
I don't think I've got these words right. The devotee closed the door, But we should seek or want to something. I might just need a bunch more examples of you and me. So we... Yeah, I don't know. Huh. When I click on that, all that happens is the character like shrugs. It's weird. What's this? This looks like a key. Like the devotee closed the door, and so what we want is the key to open it. Collected items are added to the inventory. Click on the icon of an item to open it. From the inventory, you can observe your items closely and rotate them in case you're like looking for symbols on them or something. You found it or the key. So this could be object, but it also could be more specifically key. Now you and me can... I don't remember what the other context that we saw this in was. You and me... We know it's not open the door because we know what open looks like. We have a word that means go and a word that means like to seek something. So does this like mean specifically unlock? That feels like a reach. I do wish that I could record my guesses with like a couple different levels of certainty. All right, first click on the element, choose your item, then click on the combine button. Okay. I will combine this key with that keyhole. That's how verbs work. Oh, later, I guess. Okay. So devotee... This is the unlock word, to open something, but not in the way of open the very first word that we learned. Okay, so one of those words was sneak. This word is sneak, probably. Out of curiosity. No, they all signal failure when you're wrong about something. Okay, we'll figure this out. I'm not gonna like brute force guess. What if we just get in line? Wait, where are we all going? I'm actually really curious. I'm gonna just stay in the line here until we've seen them do a full circuit of the courtyard. Because there might be a part of their little move here where they go somewhere and let us in someplace that we would not otherwise be allowed to be. Although it sure is looking like maybe not. Yeah, okay. Oh. That's weird. Like clicking in this doorway causes you to go back out there? Yeah, that doesn't it doesn't seem like it could possibly be the intent. So we understood this as you and me sneak, maybe? Want key, want to unlock, want to... Yeah, I don't quite know what to make of these symbols just yet. Oh, yeah. So no, that is what we had tried there. There's something conceptually in this scenario that I need to like realign in my head a little bit. I'm sure we have all the information that is necessary to sort these words out, because, you know, it's been pretty good about not showing us the illustrated double page until we can actually do the thing. It's just a matter of me kind of getting it straight in my head. Okay. Directions. So this symbol is the shape of the God symbol. Devotee is like person associated with God. So these are buildings. These are buildings that are for something. This is like a temple. Like God. I'm just gonna write God building. And then this is like a sleep building? Maybe? This symbol is definitely not home. It's that one big place. Figured that out later. But it's on the outside of that building. And then this will be a building for whatever that verb is. Let's go check some stuff. We have some loose conceptual guesses. Let's see if we can figure out what is going on around here. That's a break in the wall. Yeah, all right. I guess let's check out the break in the wall. Okay. I'm like pixel hunting. I forgot we have a control for telling us what all of the interactables in an area are. How quickly I forget. Huh. So that symbol is, I guess this is telling us where we are. Oh! Does that mean these are going to serve as like fast travel points? It sure does. That's very handy. I didn't actually want to do that, but yeah, that's really cool. Okay, no, it means dead. It doesn't mean sleeping person, it means dead person. Okay. Love to get some certainty. Person's tombstone has so much writing on it. Okay, I like our translation of help for this middle symbol then. That makes a lot of sense. Oh. I didn't realize that was going to be... What a weird thing. Well, I'm assuming we probably all want to be facing the middle, so I've done a terrible thing here. Maximized my work fixing it. A non-interactable cat. What a travesty. So this is God something you. Have we seen that last person glyph before? Oh, it's me. God. Oh, sees, perhaps. Maybe what I took to be stop or apprehend is just the devotee would like to see us, but we don't want to be seen. Could be, could be. God sees us. So like a wine bottle, a sword. Okay, it's hard to know what the arrangement of that would be. Okay, so we've got all the people looking ones facing inward. I'm just going to give this a full rotation. We'll see if anything happens. This might be a thing we have to come back to later once we have a once we have some kind of codex for it, once we have a suggestion. Okay, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, there's still something to be figured out about these. Thank you, game. I had deduced that on my own, on my lonesome. All right. So, the symbol is probably place. The symbol with the not quite closed square probably means place more than building. You know, it's a district or something. Well, let's go this way. I am curious what it might mean. Could just mean plant. It does kind of look like a leaf. All right. So plant place, maybe? So I do not have a good sense of this. This second glyph is still very whatever. I want to find that thing. Whatever that is. A person, it's some kind of person. Plants, right? So if this is plant place, it's because this is plant. Singular, and they pluralize by just including multiple. So dead plants. This doesn't mean dead person so much as like the concept of death, perhaps. There are these dead plants. I would like to, interpreting this as a signaler of intent does seem to work a lot of the time grammatically, but again, like until we actually know what these nouns are, it's hard to be sure. And this, like, it can't work here, right? So what kind of person is this? This is like heal or restore, maybe something like that. You are not, in fact, allowed to touch most of the cats. It does seem like there's sort of a lot of space, doesn't it? Although not necessarily all that much of it has stuff to do in it. Okay. God something's us? This could be a speak to? See, it's interesting that it's not that this symbol and that symbol are so close. This is like a speaker as object, and this is listener, or maybe the verb to speak to. Could be. That's pretty abstract, this statue, but I don't know what else it could mean. Okay, so like instruments, probably. I wanted to step a little closer before typing it because I wasn't sure if it was just guitars, but it looks like things in general. Hello. I sell instruments. See, it's interesting that the symbol that we're seeing doubled up has, because this could be instrument too, right? So if this is, sorry, this would be singular, obviously. What is the difference between these two symbols? It's, so door has it. This word that we think might be key has it. And this word has it. This is like sell. Or have. I guess it could just be have. Like, hey, I got this stuff. You want some? This doesn't make sense as heal or restore in this context. It could be want or buy. But I don't know if that makes sense in the context of the plant guy. Unless, you know, I'm really misunderstanding what that interaction with the plant guy was, what he was trying to say to us. Which we absolutely might be, right? We are very low on information here. Are these are pots? But it's this symbol, so it's not. Maybe it doesn't mean plant. Maybe the area up there with the plants is not what the sign was referring to. Maybe it's referring to this place. Maybe. Okay. So it's differentiating sound from instrument. Out of curiosity, is it as simple as... No, okay. So does the circle... What he says is... So does this denote an object? This means sound, and this means sound object. But then you would expect this to be right, because this is the production, this is the result of that thing. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe this is the object, and this is what is produced by the object. No. I mean, like, the thing that makes intuitive sense based on what we're seeing is this, right? I have these things. You want a thing. And see, it's interesting that this is a different symbol than the verb in the other person's. This is like you play, perhaps? That's the play? No. I shouldn't be guessing. But like I don't know it's wrong until I do the symbol thing. So I guess like to a certain extent I can't tell if it's really a guess or if I feel like I know things sometimes and then it turns out I don't. All right, you know what? I think we've been given a lot to chew on here, and this maybe is what we're going to call it for the first episode. I've accumulated a lot of symbols. I might need to spend some time going back over them. There is still, of course, the thing that's happening way back at the gate where the guards, the warriors, have closed the gate. That's the thing we need to look into. We have so much more information to gather. I'm very excited about it. When you come back next time, I'm going to hopefully synthesize some of this information a little bit better than I have so far. We're going to figure these things out. And we'll see you then.